In a world that never stops moving, where our every moment is dictated by the next notification, the next deadline, the next goal, have you ever paused to wonder if there's more to understanding life than meets the eye? Today, we dive into the concept of Satori, awakening your intuition, as explored by Manly P. Hall. Satori, a term that evokes the profound journey of internal discovery, isn't about accumulating knowledge in the way we're accustomed to. It's about experiencing life's depths personally, coaxing our consciousness to expand and embrace intuition's gentle guidance. Imagine for a moment stepping beyond the confines of traditional learning, where authority dictates truth, into a realm where truth becomes a personal experience, where learning is about the journey within. This journey isn't laid out in textbooks or bullet points. It's a path we carve for ourselves, one that asks us to look inward and question, what does awakening mean to me? So how do we embark on this path of intuitive understanding? Start by inviting moments of quiet reflection into your day. Whether it's through meditation, writing down your dreams, or simply being present in nature, each step is a move towards awakening your intuition. Satori urges us to take up the mental penknife and create, explore, and rediscover the thrill of learning from the ground up in a world where everything is available as a ready-made kit. It's about bringing creativity back into our consciousness and appreciating the process as opposed to the product alone. As we journey through life, let's embrace the spirit of Satori, allowing it to guide us beyond the superficial into a deeper, more meaningful existence. It's not about what it meant to others, but what it means to us, here and now. For in the heart of intuition lies the key to unlocking our full potential, to living a life in harmony with the universal truths that surround us. We rarely learn that our intuition, the core of our existence, is buried by the world's cacophony. Manly P. Hall invites us to investigate it, the awakening of intuition as a voyage within ourselves. Imagine peeling away the layers of doubt, fear, and misunderstanding, much like removing the dark clouds that obscure the sun. Within us is a divine nature, a beacon of truth and goodness, often silenced by the clamour of our daily lives. This divine essence is our guide, our morale compass, navigating us through life's tumultuous seas toward a harbour of understanding and peace. This isn't about making drastic changes all at once. Rather, it's about realising that, like any long-held want, the desire for personal development has the power to alter reality. It's about learning to appreciate the small pleasures in life, the silent times of insight, and the profound understanding that virtue and happiness create their own kind, moving us away from conflict and toward harmony. What if the key to altering our disposition lies not in combating our flaws head-on, but in nurturing our virtues? The challenges we face in tempering our temper, in smoothing out the rough edges of our personality, stem from a misunderstanding of our own desires, mistaking momentary satisfaction for lasting fulfillment. Hall reminds us that understanding our birthright doesn't demand a grandiose quest, but a return to simplicity, to the fundamental principles that resonate with the deepest parts of ourselves. It's a call to cultivate our inner garden, to allow the intuitive knowledge within to flourish, guiding us towards a life of genuine contentment and purpose. In the journey of awakening your intuition, remember, it's not about discarding who we are, but discovering who we can become. Let's embark on this path together, awakening to the truth that lies within, and in doing so, transform not just our perception of the world, but the world itself. Nature speaks a promise to us in our unrelenting journey through time, where moments are fleeting and genuine comprehension appears like a far-off dream. This call to awaken our intuition leads us toward a life with more purpose. We navigate through life, often losing sight of our divine core amidst the noise. Yet within us lies a spark of divinity, a beacon of truth waiting to illuminate our path. It's about peeling away the layers of doubt and distraction to reveal the essence of our true selves. Our road is tarnished by snap decisions, a snake masquerading as a stick. However, by paying close attention and keeping our hearts open, we may turn miscommunications into empathetic connections and discover the peace that comes from getting to know one another. In the modern whirlwind of life, where time is a precious commodity, we face the ultimate choice and to squander our moments in worry and complaint, or to invest them in seeking understanding, the very purpose of our existence. Understanding is not merely an achievement, but the purpose of life itself. It beckons us to look beyond the superficial, to question, to connect, to solve. Not for the accolades or material gain, but for the profound peace and fulfillment that comes from aligning with the universal truths that govern our existence. As we embark on this journey of awakening, let us remember that every challenge, every moment of confusion, is an invitation to grow, to understand, and to unite. For in the heart of intuition lies not just the key to our personal evolution, but the path to a more compassionate, understanding world. Have you ever noticed how our battles, the ones we wage against ourselves and others, only seem to chip away at our happiness and well-being? It's a curious thing about understanding. It doesn't flourish under force or imposition, but blooms from a place of openness and receptivity. We all too often project our own views onto others, seeing in them either reflections of ourselves or, conversely, everything we're not. This habit not only skews our perception of others, but traps us in a cycle of misunderstanding and judgment. Imagine for a moment stepping back from the urge to immediately react, to instead listen and let the true nature of things unfold. This approach, though it sounds simple, is anything but easy, especially in a society that values speaking over listening. Yet, the act of true listening, of opening ourselves to the perspectives and experiences of others without rushing to judgment, can be profoundly transformative. Now, I'm curious, when was the last time you found your initial judgment of someone or something was completely off base? Share your stories in the comments. Let's discuss how pausing to listen, rather than rushing to speak, can change not just our interactions, but can deepen our understanding of the world around us. Being perfect is not the goal of knowing real comprehension. It's important to acknowledge that we all have blind spots, areas in which our experiences and prejudices skew our judgment. It can be both freeing and humble to acknowledge this. It provides access to sincere relationships and a broader understanding of the intricate fabric of the human experience. Consider the power of quietude and reflection. In the hustle of modern life, taking even a few minutes each day to simply be can seem like a daunting task. Yet these moments of stillness are not a luxury, but a necessity for anyone seeking to cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness and understanding. And what about you? Do you find solace in solitude, or does the idea of sitting with your own thoughts seem more like a punishment? How do you carve out space in your day for quiet reflection? Share your practices and maybe, just maybe, we can inspire each other to embrace the quiet, to find peace in the pause, and to discover the profound insights that often come when we simply stop and listen. In every story of misunderstanding turned understanding, there's a lesson about the transformative power of empathy, patience, and the willingness to see beyond the surface. So let's challenge ourselves to look deeper, to listen more intently, and to approach the world and the people in it with a heart open to understanding. After all, in the rich tapestry of life, every person, every experience holds a note in the symphony of our shared humanity. It's about choosing to listen rather than imposing our views, discovering the discipline in devotion even to something as seemingly simple as nurturing a bonsai tree over decades. This devotion teaches us continuity, self-discipline, and the profound impact of fulfilling self-imposed duties with heart and understanding. Here are some tips for embracing receptivity and self-discipline. Embrace continuity. Start a project that requires long-term commitment, whether it's caring for a plant, learning a new skill, or writing daily. Notice how this continuity cultivates patience and dedication in you. Practice listening. Challenge yourself to listen more than you speak. In your next conversation, focus entirely on understanding the other person's perspective without preparing your response while they're talking. Self-reflection. Dedicate time each day for quiet reflection. It could be 5 minutes of meditation or journaling about your day. Use this time to connect with your inner self and contemplate your actions and decisions. Seek understanding. When faced with a situation or individual you disagree with, try to understand their perspective fully before forming a judgment. Ask questions, seek clarity, and be open to learning something new. Embrace criticism. Open yourself to feedback without defense. When offering criticism, do so with kindness and an offer of support. Remember, criticism received with an open heart can lead to growth for both parties. Acknowledge the divinity in others. Recognize that everyone carries a spark of divinity within them. Approach each person with respect for their inherent worth, even when you disagree with their actions or beliefs. In cultivating these habits, we not only enhance our own lives but contribute to a more understanding and connected world. It's in the quiet moments of reflection and the humble act of listening that we find our greatest lessons. Let's journey together, embracing the discipline of receptivity and discovering the boundless growth it brings. As we near the conclusion of our journey together, it's crucial to remember that understanding and peace stem from our ability to approach every situation with a tranquil heart. Imagine navigating life's storms with a calmness that not only anchors you, but also offers shelter to those caught in the tempest. This tranquility isn't about indifference, but about a deep, abiding presence that transforms chaos into order, fear into courage. In every interaction, every challenge, there lies an opportunity to practice this serenity. When emotions surge, threatening to sweep us away, remember that the person who remains calm is the lighthouse guiding everyone to safety. Emotional turmoil, be it anger, fear, or jealousy, is akin to a storm within. Yet it's in the eye of this storm where we find the clarity to lead, to inspire, and to emerge unscathed. Satori, the awakening of intuition, is about embracing silence in the midst of noise, seeking lessons in our experiences rather than being consumed by them. It's a gentle invitation to view life through a lens of gratitude. Imagine looking back on every hardship, every supposed adversary, with a heart full of thankfulness for the wisdom each brought into your life. This perspective shift isn't just transformative, it's revolutionary. In embracing this path, we allow our truest selves to flow freely, connecting deeply with others and recognizing the shared essence of our beings. This connection isn't about losing ourselves, but about discovering the profound unity that underlies our diversity. It's about seeing the divine spark in everyone and everything, understanding that at the core we are all one. As we conclude, I invite you to carry forward this message of peace, understanding, and unity, to approach every day as a student of life, eager to learn, to grow, and to share the tranquility within you. Let's make our collective journey one of discovery, where every step, every breath is a step towards a deeper understanding of ourselves and the universe. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Remember, the path to understanding is endless, and every moment is an opportunity to practice the art of being truly present. May your days be filled with peace, your heart with joy, and your life with the boundless wonders of understanding. Stay tuned, stay curious, and let's continue to explore the infinite possibilities together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more journeys into the heart of understanding. Until next time, keep seeking, keep growing, and keep shining your light.